All right, go for it.
Okay, welcome to our call. I love these nights. I love seeing all of your pretty faces, and it makes me want Summit to come even quicker so we can have pizza at 1:30 in the morning and laugh and cry and do all those fun things. So, okay, so first item of business is to welcome Jen, our newest coach on Team Empower. We love Jen. We watched her in the graduate group, and she's amazing. And she's probably sick of me saying this every time I post about her joining. I always have to mention she's lost 83 pounds, which is incredible. So Jen, you're amazing, and we are so happy that you are here. So, okay, I'm just going to run through some announcements, and then I'll introduce our guest speaker, our sister coach, Christy. So, but before we do that, I'm going to run through these announcements. Okay, just so you know, I'm just getting these in my back office or my online office. I did not know about this. There's something coming up this Saturday called the Big Sweat. Okay, so I'm just going to read it for you. On Saturday, 8:18, starting at 8:18 a.m. in your own local time zone, push play and challenge yourself to complete 2 Beachbody on-demand workouts. We want to see you in action in your Instagram story videos. We're giving away $818 to 2 people in each time zone. So there'll be 14 winners total. Use hashtag the Big Sweat and hashtag promotion entry, and then tag Beachbody for your chance to win. And then 10 additional winners will be selected for what's called the Beachbody Super 8 bundle. And that comes with Shakeology and some of the performance line and the Beach Bar. I'm assuming those are like samples of those things. So I didn't know about that. That is awesome. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. And it's a great way to be talking about your workouts and stuff in your stories, which you should already be doing. Okay, and so the next announcement is about Transform 20, which is Shaun T's newest workout program that was talked about at Summit. So they are putting together a pilot test group. Okay, sorry, I thought you were one of the kids. Okay, so it's going to release in December, and it's called Transform 20. And prior to the launch, Shaun T and the product development for Beachbody will be running a pilot test group that will do Transform 20 live while the workouts are being filmed. So testimonials, including before and after photos from this group, will be used to help promote the program during launch time. So I think that's pretty cool. The good news is you can earn one of the 140 guaranteed spots in this test group by rocking your business in August. So here are the qualifications if you want to get in on that test group, which I think would be cool. So new 2018 coaches. So if you're a new coach in 2018, the top 20 Success Club point earners in August will be enrolled in that. And then if you're a lifetime diamond and below, the top 40 Success Club earners in August will be guaranteed a spot. And then a lifetime star diamond and above, the top 80 elite point earners in August. So if you want to get in on that, figure out which bracket you would be in, and yeah, that seems fun. So, and challenge du jour being as of August 29th. Have you guys done challenge du jour? I have actually never done that. Maybe that's why it's been discontinued. I don't know.
Safe driving mode.
So, okay, cool. So that looks like all of our announcements. Sorry, I read those. Did I lose you guys? Did you totally glaze over in your eyes? Okay, so I'm going to announce our awesome speaker. So you guys have heard of us talk about Christy Borders before. She is our sister coach. So she's not in our downline. She is are you one of Tiffany's coaches or Tyler's? Tiffany's, right?
Yeah, I'm one of Tiffany's.
Okay.
Sorry, I was on mute.
No, it's okay. So she's one of Tiffany's coaches, our upline. And she said that she would come in here and talk to us and help us learn more about why it's important to sign your spouse, and also why it's important to order through him, which is not something I know about, which I know you guys have asked. And Cheryl, we're recording this because Cheryl was asking about that too.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just not on video.
Oh, Cheryl.
Can you hear me?
Yay.
Yeah, I'm here, just not on video.
So if you have any
Long
questions
story.
during the presentation or whatever, or talk or discussion, just like raise your hand and save them for later, whatever. Or just okay, Christy, we'll just turn it on over to you.
Okay. I did not put together a fancy presentation. It's just all in the noggin. I mean, I took notes, but
To say presentation. When that
okay.
like, wait,
And I was like, sorry.
discussion. I just discussed.
You're good. You're good. I just wanted to set the bar low. But no, I'm just kidding. So, okay. First, I'm excited to be here. Thanks for asking me to be on. Y'all have two fantastic, fabulous coaches as your leaders on your team, and I've learned a lot from them. So it's exciting to, I guess, give back a little bit because they've helped me a ton in my business. So, with that, I started as a coach about 3 years ago. November of 3 years ago, November. So, basically, when I started, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I just knew I didn't want to get a full-time job again outside of home because I was working like 80 hours a week as a mom, and that totally sucked. So I was like, screw it. I'm staying home. I got to figure something out. So then in the meantime, my husband secretly bought me T25 because at this point I had 2 kids in 16 months, 70 pounds overweight. And I eventually tried the program out. I was first of all, mad at him for getting it because I was like, what are you talking about? I can do this on my own. I ran track and played volleyball in college. Like, this is dumb. I can't believe you did that. So I was super stubborn. And it took me about 3 weeks of it sitting on the shelf. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. And then I finally start the workout, and I'm like bawling through every single workout because I'm like, I used to be so athletic, and I'm not anymore. And now I'm just a washed up mom. And it was super lame. And then I just kept eventually stopped crying through the workouts and yelling at the TV. And I got through it. And I did it twice through and lost, and I lost 65 pounds out of it. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm a new woman. I'm back to it. I had energy again to be a mom. I was just like, it was kind of like a rebirth. And so then once I found out that I can go and help other people do what we do as coaches, then I was all in. So I wanted to just share that, my backstory with you. It's been awesome. I've gone through like being a stay-at-home mom as a coach. Now I work too in the schools as a teacher, and I do both. And in about a year, I'll probably stop teaching again because my husband, he is going to be a principal. So I was like, well, I don't really need to teach anymore because then that'll totally up our income. But anyway, so Beachbody has been great. It's a huge blessing. I love it, and I hope that you love it too, and that it does for you what you want it to do. So from there, signing up your spouse, okay? It's a good idea. It's a really good idea, and this is why. Well, first of all, don't do it until you have another coach, right? Like that just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of money for you, and there's just no benefits to do it until you have one coach on your team already. So some people say like sign up, all that in the kitchen sink. I don't do my business that way, but an Emerald coach, then you can, if your mom's interested and she's going to love Shakeology, you could put your mom on one side and your husband on the other. But I always think you should probably just get one working coach first, and then after you do that, sign up your spouse. So there's 2. You could obviously do it, sign them up either on your week side, which is the side that you're Allie, right? That's your weak side. Or sorry, that's your strong side. Or you could do it on the weak leg, which is not on the same side that you're accumulating volume from your upline coach. So there's honestly, like, you could do it either way. I don't think that you're ever gonna like get to the top and you'll be like, oh, I wish I would have, you know, like there's benefits to both sides. I put my husband on my weak side because that's what my coach told me to do. And the reason for that is because you just have a lot more control over it, you know, like, you know that that side's gonna build because you have control over it. And so in order to get those cycle bonuses, then if he's on that side, then you know that, okay, well, I'm just going to put some orders through him so I can cycle more. And I will get to why you want to do that and what orders to actual cycle or to push through his account too. But so you could do that, or you could do it on the other side, strong side. And a good thing for doing that is that you don't have to work for any of that volume to accumulate because everybody else is doing that for you, right? So does that make sense? Like, you know, if you have your husband at the top and yeah, everybody else on the team is also doing it, then then your personal team volume is going to increase without you having to do much. But then you don't really have any control over that weak side, and you just hope that eventually you have like some working coaches on that side that kind of makes up the difference. So I'm glad that my husband's on my weak side because I have a little more control over the volume on that side. But I guess if you've already signed up a spouse and they're not on the ideal side, it's going to be okay. I guess that's the reason why I say that. So from there, benefits for doing it, obviously, like to become an Emerald coach, benefits of Emerald coach. One, it's kind of like, it's like that stepping stone of like, it's just something that's super exciting, right? And wherever you're in your life, you know, accomplishing things, I think people just like accomplishing things. So, I mean, I know for sure my personality is like, I love a challenge, and you know, once you get that first rank, then it's kind of like catapults you into, okay, and like belief in yourself. Like, I can do this. I already did this. You know, I'm that much closer to the next one. And so it kind of, yeah, just like has this snowball effect. So that's one. It kind of like gives you some momentum. You know, you can be congratulated and people can see that you're doing well. They get more excited maybe to join you because of it, because you know what you're doing, right? It kind of just looks like you know what you're doing if you're an Emerald coach. You don't have to. It's okay. People can be fooled. You don't, I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know still. But it's just, that's a good reason for it. Another one obviously is cycling. The team cycle is pretty rad. That's money that you really don't earn like by you having to do much. So that's awesome. There is, as an Emerald coach, you can earn up to $250 a week for those bonuses. I've never tapped out on that. So it's, you know, like, it's pretty great. And again, that's just free money. So that's just 200 volume points on your strong side, 100 volume points on your weak side. So like one challenge pack, typically 135 points, right? So if you have, let's say if your husband has one and he's on your weak side, you like, you know, funnel a challenge pack through him. And then, you know, you have two people that do a challenge pack on your side, then that's $14 right there on top of, you know, obviously the commissions. So that's just extra money, right? And we all love that bonus. So that's kind of why it's there. As you go up in rank, it goes from $14 when you're a Ruby, 16 when you're a Diamond, 18, and it might not sound like a lot, but I mean, a week between my husband and I, like, it's pretty awesome. That's just extra money that, you know, you can use to whatever you want. So yeah, like this, I mean, obviously we coach more than just for the money, but I think that's kind of like the focus of this call is how to make more, right? So that's kind of why I'm focusing on that. So another benefit, obviously, for Emerald is that you get to start receiving free customers, which is awesome. So once you hit Emerald, Beachbody, you know, whenever anyone goes to beachbody.com without a coach first, then those customers that go straight through the website get assigned to people, right? If you're an Emerald coach, you get to start receiving those. And in the beginning, I was like, okay, well, what's that going to look like? They actually, I mean, they're pretty generous. Like I don't know about you, Allie or Lacey, but I probably get at least 10 free customers a month. You know, so like that's pretty awesome. And then from there, you correct me if I'm wrong, Allie. I just remembered, or you have to be Success Club 5 first in order to get the free customer.
One of them is Success Club 5, and one of them is
Right.
Success Club 10, and it's basically
Yes.
one of them is just a free customer that didn't buy anything. That's for Success Club 5,
Yes.
and then if you
5.
Success Club 10, then I think that's when you get the paying.
You get the commissions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So that's I mean, that's an incentive to help 5 people a month right there, because then you get the commissions that go along with those free customers' purchases. So a lot of extra free money that you get just by deciding to work your business, right? So very cool. The company's very generous with that. They definitely don't have to do that by any means. And I think it's a blessing that they chose to have the business run that way. Because then from there, you know, you connect with those free customers, and who knows, it could just be your next rock star coach. You know, we've heard story after story of that's how, you know, a star was born. They're like, well, you know, I decided to sign up for that, you know, 3-month Beachbody on Demand, and then I connected with my coach, and then I decided to go for it, and now I'm in the Millions Club. You know, like it just kind of like snowballs like that. So those are the benefits of Emerald, and why you would want to sign up your spouse, right? Just extra money. Basically, you know, obviously it's all of that's going to your husband, but that's obviously you too. So some people kind of find it awkward. Oh,
I just wanted to point out too that another benefit of Emerald is that you start banking your volume. So when you're just a coach, like all of the volume from your customers just like disappears, you know, but once you're Emerald, you continue to bank that volume, which is super, super amazing, you guys, because your volume isn't just generated by you, it's generated by your entire downline. So your customers and any coaches that are beneath you. So if you have like an awesome coach beneath you, or if you have a customer that's purchasing a lot of things from you, the commission's great, yes, but if you're not Emerald, then that volume is just disappearing from, like, you don't ever tap into that. But as an Emerald, you bank that volume, which is huge, which is really, really big. And yeah, okay, sorry.
Yes, no, you're totally right. Yeah, so oh yes, go for it.
So the volume is what makes us cycle. That's why we care if we bank it.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. So 200 on your strong, 100 on your weak. Oh, sorry. Is that mine? Can you hear, like, it's weird, huh? Sorry. So like, let's say you have like, you know, 600 volume points on your strong side. You've got 300 on your left, and that would account for 3 cycles, right? Which would be $14 each, which total, you know, so you would get an extra $42 in your on your checks. I'm a math girl. So, but let's say there was 500 on one side and, you know, 1,200 on the other, and it doesn't like all the way equal out, then that stays. Like Allie says, it stays until the next time. And so then that's why it accumulates and accumulates. Allie and I we were on a call the other day, and you guys, we have so much volume. accumulated that we literally, I have about $60,000 just banked there that I just need like my left side to catch up with, and I'm pretty sure yours was like close to 90,000.
It was
Is that right?
85,000.
85,000. Yeah. So like, holy crap! Like, that's literally free money. We just have to like work on the weak side to catch up with, and it,
I wanna point-
it's there.
if we weren't Emerald, we wouldn't be like banking any of that. Like, just to like emphasize why Emerald's so important. And you guys, if you're kind of confused right now, we've posted those videos from Michael Neiman in our Team Empower page, where he goes through what cycle is and your weak leg and your strong leg. So if you're kind of confused by what she's talking about, like, search in the Team Empower. It's in your back office. If you search like cycle bonus, those videos will just pop up. So anyways, that's all.
For sure. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. Okay, so then from there, I know some people, like, when they've signed up their coach or their spouse, and then I'm like, okay, well, my rule of thumb is basically, if it's not a challenge pack, you should put the order through your spouse's account. Anytime, all the time. That's how you're going to make the most money, because then he gets the commission, which obviously goes to your bank account too. But then you also get the volume attached to it. So that's my rule of thumb. And anytime it's not a challenge pack, it goes through my husband's account.
So you're like double dipping. I don't do. I need to do this. I never think about doing this at all. So
yeah. So he gets the volume, right? He gets the volume too, right? Because it goes through his account. He gets the volume. He gets commissions. You get the volume too.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal, and you totally should do it this way. And then from there, it's kind of, sometimes people are like, how do you like make that happen, right? Because it'll say that you're like, so my husband's name is Andrew. It'll say that Andrew Borders is his coach, right? So like the language that I use, it just says, like, just so you know, when you put your order through, it'll say that, my husband Andrew is going to be your coach. I just say, like, we run our business together, so don't worry, it's all me. Like, something like that, right? Just to kind of like help them understand. It's not like super weird. I'm like, he won't be your girl, I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of, that's how I break the ice. No one's ever been like, wait, what? Like, they never have backed out because of it. It's just, oh, okay, sounds good. I don't care. Just so I always say that though, because then they're like, I don't know. It's just so they don't have to wonder, I guess. And then from there, what I do personally, I get myself to my plan, my ultimate plan, right? It doesn't always work out this way, but getting myself to Success Club 10, because I like to get those free customers with the commissions, and then my husband to Success Club 5, because then at least we get the commissions, or not the commissions, we at least get the free customers that way. So that's kind of like how I do it personally. Do I always get that many Success Club points? No. Last month it worked out where we both got to 10, which was rad, because Lift 4 is like killing it. And if you're not promoting that challenge group, like, you got to get on it, because I've never had this much success as a coach of just like people can get on board with four day workouts a week, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, so that's what I do. I think we probably make at least an extra 300 plus a month just from the funneling the orders that aren't challenge packs, and the bonuses that go along with that. My husband is an Emerald coach too, and as far as signing up coaches under him, most of the time, he doesn't really have any working coaches there right now. I eventually plan to like work that business more, but the reason to get him to an Emerald obviously is the same reasons why you want to get to an Emerald, right? So now my husband is accumulating, those cycles. He cycles now. He gets those free customers. It just, it makes sense, right? So Now for me, because of all of our banked volume on that right side, I've got tons and tons there. I pretty much just always add coaches on my left side, and then I probably try to have like 4 coaches under my husband because most of them are just discount coaches right now. And then it just eventually like at least 2 people are always active there. I've got naked children everywhere. Look, do I say hi?
Hi.
She just got out of the bath. Are you cold?
Yeah.
But does that make sense? Was it like, did I need it? You want me to go more in depth?
No.
No, right?
I think that's really good, Christy. And I like always have that thought to put like sales through my husband. I just never. So hearing you talk about that, you get probably an extra $300 a month by funneling, like that's huge. That's amazing. So thank you. I appreciate that. Does anyone have any questions for Christy or for us or whatever?
I have one. So every time you cycle, okay, within the month, yeah, I understand the carryover bank. So when you cycle that particular volume, though, once it's paid, goes away, right?
Yes. So once you use that cycle or that volume,
That goes away.
yes. Yeah, correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure that nothing of that is being carried over, because I can see my carry over in my back office. You know what I mean? So you totally answered a bunch of my questions. I wasn't sure what to put. I'm an emerald with my husband on my left and my sister on my right, and so I wasn't sure what type of products to put through him. This month I finally cycled twice already, which is really cool. But I did put a challenge pack through his, just to have the 140 on his side. But that's good advice to do everything. If I have a ton, I think I have like 10 home directs already with Shakeology. So should I put all those ones currently through him and just concentrate only on the challenge packs on my side, like what you said?
Yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead, Christy. You.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so if anyone signs up for Home Direct, you get a challenge, just one challenge, not pack 2. Yeah, 2 success points for it. So so you don't really. I mean, that's awesome that you have that many. And I think it just depends on, I guess, what formula you want to go for. Again, I do the 10 for me, 5 for husband.
Okay. And that's what I was kind of working on too, because right now I'm 8 right now for the month. I have 2 for him. He's not a Success Club yet, but I was trying to I'm going to be reaching 10 with another Home Direct probably this week. So I thought, get me 10, then finish out the month to get him success. So that was some good advice too. So it's kind of just probably not going to be exactly every month the same, but I can see how you're creative of what you're trying to achieve on the end results, which makes total sense to me. And then I also needed to hear from you how you were addressing it. Lacey gave me some good advice too, and yours was helpful too, about when you're sending out the links from his account. You know what I mean? Just saying, oh, we're one business. That's a great word. Those are great words to share. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And then do you go through the share cart a lot, or do you do your own individual BB links with your own email type of format? Because I use the share cart a lot just because.
Oh yeah, I always use share cart. Yeah, I just like if it's through me, I just want to make sure I'm signed in as me, and if it's through him, then I'll sign in through him. But yeah, that language is golden as far as like making it not awkward.
Yeah. So you're either verbalizing that, or you're doing a follow-up email or text, or what do you say? Do you say that first before the share account goes?
Pull one up of like one of my last. Hold on. Should I remember who it was? Valerie, I think. Okay, this is the verbiage, and I can share it too on your guys' page of what exactly I say, but shoot. Hold your horses. I'm thinking of another one. That wasn't the right one.
While she's looking for it, Jen,
Sorry, yeah.
to let you know that if this is completely like overwhelming and over your head, it's okay. Because I know in the beginning when I signed and people were talking about volume and cycle, I was really confused, and you just barely signed. So sorry if this is. I don't know if you've got to this part in your training or not, but just wanted to insert that.
That's fine. I mean, whatever. It's at least getting me familiar with it. I don't totally understand it all, but that's okay. Someday I may understand it a little bit.
You will.
And there you go. Okay. So, okay, this is what I say. I said, okay, I just put in your order. So this is like after I input their order, right? I said, okay, I just input your order. It will say that my husband, Andrew Borders, is your coach, but we run our business together. So don't worry. It's still me.
Oh,
I'm so excited to do
perfect.
this with you. Like that's what I say every single time. Yeah.
And Christy,
So I
Perfect.
think
Christy's super good with her like conversations with people. She recommended a book to me called Get Over Your Damn Self, which I'm currently halfway through, even though she recommended it. But Christy, if you'd be willing to like copy and paste or like an entire conversation can you do that? Like put that in power. She's really good at talking to people and figuring people out and stuff. So she's good at that.
no problem. I'd love to help. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. Hopefully that was helpful.
Are there any more questions?
Well, that was helpful. Very, very helpful. Because I thought for my first month in July, I thought the personal volume for my husband counted as 100 on the left. So I didn't cycle because of it. I bought more personal product through his storefront. I could have cycled in July, my first month. But then when I understood it right, and for Jen, for the new person, just have patience. When the light bulb will come on in a couple of weeks, and it's fun learning it. But now that I understand it, I get it. So thank you, everybody, who helped me.
Of course.
Okay. It takes a little while to understand it all. So my kids are banging down my door. So if there is no more questions.
And all of mine are naked in the bath or outside of the bath. So that's mom life for you.
It's so awesome to see all of your faces, and I just miss you guys so much. Christy, thank you so much for like sacrificing your time and your kids' bath time here with us. Really, really appreciate it.
That was impromptu. They decided to do that on their own. So,
all right.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Well, have a great week.
Thank you.
And Leanne had mentioned that on the page that she was interested in doing another summer sizzle. So for those of you that are new, in past summers, we've done something called Summer Sizzle, where we had prizes if you hit certain goals throughout the summer. So maybe we can come up with something for the fall and come up with some sort of prize system for the fall. So we're thinking about that, just so you know, and that is all.
Can I ask two quick questions? Can I have really two quick, easy?
Yeah.
I could have sworn we have Zumba on demand. I see Country Heat, but do we have Zumba library?
I don't
Size.
know. Yeah, but there's size, but not Zumba. Not Zumba.
Okay, so size. I didn't know what the other dance was. Okay, instead of country, but size is dancing too?
Oh yeah, size is way better, in my opinion.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that answered. And then one more question. So I had a client who, what happened was before I even got the link to her, because she was going to be an on-demand customer, she went through the app on her phone and signed up, but didn't tag me. That's how quick she did it. I'm like, oh, but anyways, so I tried to call customer service today when I was with her, because I was training her, to just have that particular sign up be tagged to me. And they told me that they couldn't because it was done on the app. And is that right?
What app did she buy it through? What do you mean?
She Beachbody On Demand app on her Apple phone, and she had to do an account and everything. And so they told me that she had to go on to. They told me they couldn't tag me on customer service to the purchase that she did like an hour before I got there.
I know that you can change you can transfer orders to you. I've done that before. I've never had a customer purchase something through the app though. So I don't, they at least get her assigned to you.
Yeah, okay, with that one link that you guys posted, or I think Lacey posted or someone did, because I've done that with another customer already. Okay, and just like is it the transfer little link? Or is there a different assign? That's the transfer one, right?
Yeah, where they can, and you can also transfer like commissions within like the last 30 days or something like that.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll send that to her tonight then. Perfect. Okay, that's all I needed.
I'm not sure though if they said I don't know about the app. That seems weird to me, but I've never experienced that. So I'm not sure if it's different. I don't think it'd be different if it's actually Beachbody's app. So I don't know.
I know. We try to go in. I try to get into Team. She told me to go to teambeachbody.com to make an account because she said she wouldn't have an account there. And when she logged in with her email and her password, we couldn't. It said can't find. But then we were going to start an account on Team Beachbody, but then it wouldn't let us. You had to purchase something like to continue. You know what I mean? So she didn't want to purchase anything. She already bought the $99 on the app. So I was really confused today. I just told her I'd talk to you guys and get back with her. That's the beauty of this. You can just say, okay, hang on one second. I'll be back to you.
I don't know about that with the app.
Okay, so maybe I should see if the transfer works and see what it tells her, and then I'll go from there. If I have to call customer service back, I will. I'm not sure. So, but that's what happened to me today.
Keep us posted.
Okay, for sure.
I gotta bounce. I've got a crazy kid. But love y'all. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right, bye, Christy. Okay, ladies. Well, I'm missing you guys, and I hope you guys have an awesome week. And yeah, we'll see you later.
All right. Okay, bye guys. Have a good week.
Bye.